The Rambam Chavav Sivan, the Parokim of Hilchas Sefer Torah, Perek Ches, Tes, and Yud, Hilchas Tefillin. In Perek Yud Halacha Beis, the Rambam writes, Sefer Torah kosher, a kosher Sefer Torah, Neagim by Kedusha Yasera. We behave toward it with great respect and holiness. Kavod Gadol, great honor, great respect. In what way is this expressed? That va'asur la'adam limker Sefer Torah, one may not sell a Sefer Torah, afilu ein loy ma yoichal, even if he doesn't have what to eat. One may not sell a Sefer Torah. Va'afilu hoyu loy sfarim rabim, even if he owns many Sifrei Torah. Nevertheless, he's not allowed to sell one of them, even if he has nothing to eat. Va'afilu yesh likach b'chodosh. Even if when he sells that Sefer Torah, he'll be able to buy a new one. He has an old Sefer Torah, he'll sell the old one and buy a new one. He's also not allowed to. Then the Rambam concludes, there are exceptions. La'olam ein meicherin Sefer Torah. One may never sell a Sefer Torah with the exception of Shnei Dvarim, for two reasons, for two causes. One is sheyilmei Torah b'damav, that this money from selling the Sefer Torah will fund his Jewish education to learn Torah, or it will allow him the possibility to get married. Says the Rambam, if so, everyone gets married, it becomes easy. One could sell his Sefer Torah. Says the Rambam, when may a person sell a Sefer Torah? To get married, to learn Torah, if he has nothing else left to sell. He's already sold everything. One of the obvious questions that we see in this halacha is that we all know there's a great principle that pikuach nefesh is deiche kol mitzvahs shebetayra. Pikuach nefesh, when it's a matter of life and death, it pushes away the entire Torah. From the Rambam's expression, afilu ein lo ma yoichal, he doesn't have what to eat. It seems that the Rambam is implying that even in a case of pikuach nefesh, even in a life-threatening, in a dire situation, one may not sell a Sefer Torah. In the Hagoyes Maimonides, the comments on the commentaries of the Rambam, he says, Lo yadaiti, I have no idea from where the Rambam takes this, even if he doesn't have what to eat. They all the commentaries on the Rambam point to a Gemara in Yerushalmi. In the Gemara in Yerushalmi, the Gemara presents three questions that were asked by three different sages regarding selling the Sefer Torah. In two of the cases, the rabbis, when they were asked, may a person sell a Sefer Torah if he doesn't have what to eat? And in the first two instances, they did not respond. When they were asked, can a person sell a Sefer Torah in order to learn Torah? They replied positively. When they were asked, may a person sell in order to eat, to have food to eat, they didn't answer. But in the third instance, in Yerushalmi, in the excerpt from Yerushalmi and Bikurim, it clearly states that the Gemara there says that one may sell a Sefer Torah to marry, to learn Torah, and certainly mipnei chayov, in order for him to live. In the commentaries on the Rambam, they explain that generally there are two types of situations when a person doesn't have what to eat. One is when there's hunger, starvation, and the other is when he's seized by a certain illness, when he's overcome by a seizure-like illness where he must eat that instance. The Gemara actually elsewhere relates that if a person, if a person is overcome by this seizure, he may grab food from another person. He can steal in order to eat. He can eat non-kosher food because it's life-threatening. In cases of hunger where things are, where the desperation of the person is something that takes time, it's not a sudden situation, one should look into other means before selling a Sefer Torah, to find other options in order to eat. In other words, technically, if a person is starving to death, they can steal food. Pikuach nefesh is deiche kol haTorah kula. They can resort to other things rather than selling a Sefer Torah. Just to mention, recently it has become the custom that many people write Sefer Torah. Those living in religious communities will notice that there has been a great increase in the last decade or two of Sefer Torah completions, of festivities where the Sefer Torah is brought into the shul. And these festivities may even take place with restoration of an old Torah. It doesn't necessarily have to be a brand new Sefer Torah. When reviewing an old Sefer Torah, perhaps parts of it have to be touched up. It's possible to bring the Sefer Torah to a status where it will necessitate an additional celebration of bringing it into a new shul. Have a good day.